Hey Collective, it's Intuitive Pisces Moon and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate all of you. If you've been here for a while or you're new, you are all welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Today's reading is going to be a pick a pile reading. So I'm going to have you look at pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and have you decide which one belongs to you. Use your intuition and take a look at them and see which one resonates with you the most, whether it is the words on the card, whether it is the imagery, the colors, whatever it is that is drawing you to look at that pile. This is the message that you need to hear today. So the first one we have is the seal, and this is intuition. For pile 2, we have the scorpion, which is power. And for pile 3, we have the dolphin, which is joy. So take a look at each of these, and I will go ahead and meet you in the pile. And if you want to read all 3, that's also acceptable. So pick one. If it's not your message, that's okay. You can choose a different one, but likely there's something that's drawing you towards that message for you to hear it. So that being said, we are going to jump right into pile 1. All right, pile 1. If you chose this card here, this seal, intuition, this is your reading. So hopefully there's a message in here for you. We're going to take a look and see what we have. So we got number 15, message in a bottle. So you might be receiving some sort of message, and something tells me that you know this already. This is your affirmation card, so we'll read that last. And then we have some tarot here, so let's take a look at what we have for the tarot. So we have the moon, the hanged man, the 6 of wands, and the hierophant. So right off the bat, we have intuition here a few times, okay? Water energy, also with the wands. There is something in your intuition that's trying to alert you to something. However, it may also be hidden from you at this time. So with the Hierophant here, there might be some traditional values that you're looking at. And with the Hanged Man, there might actually be something that we are looking at differently at this time. We do have victory and success also. So that is wand energy. Very beautiful. So there's something coming towards you, and it looks like it's a message. So I am going to read from the book on that card. So let's take a look. Again, number 15, that does reduce down to 6. We also have another 6 here, so that might be relevant to you. So the message in a bottle is communication, a sign, a cleton, which is an ancient name for a spontaneous oracle delivered innocently by the speaker, or pointing the way to your highest good. Spirit sends you signs when you ask for them, when you believe that you will receive them, and when you allow yourself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens. They may come to you as a bird flying by, which is interesting that there's a bird on that message in a bottle, a logo on a truck, and a song on the radio. Expect confirmation that you're pointed in the right direction. Keep your ears open, for someone might say just the right thing that will give you the answer to your query. Today, your message is this: Spirit hears you, and the reply is favorable. For relationships, you can expect someone to favor you with positive news. This could be in the form of a letter, a phone call, or email. You are the intended receiver of this message, so stay open to what you learn. Only good will come of it in the end. The signs are all there. Your prosperity message: you are on target with your purpose and your passion. You are coming into alignment with your destiny, and Spirit wants you to know that you're on the right track. Expect a call, a new opportunity, or a message from an old friend or business contact that will lead you closer to your dreams and greatest desires. Spirit has been listening to you. Your protection message. Are you refusing to acknowledge the signs because you want things as you want them? Red flags are not pretty decorations for you to admire. They are warning you for a reason. If something doesn't sit right with you, trouble could be hiding in the bushes. Don't ignore the signs. Spirit always has your best interest at heart and will draw your attention to what you are overlooking. All right. So, the fact that intuition is here and the moon, which also signifies intuition, it does feel that there might be something that you're not seeing at this time. And that's why the Hanged Man is here to remind you to sometimes see things from a different perspective. You might be receiving news of some sort from somebody. And again, this could show up in many ways. So trust your intuition when you receive it, because it's going to be important for you. The Six of Wands is pretty much guaranteeing your success. So you don't have to worry about what you've been worrying about, whatever that is, because victory and success are already here. So there's nothing that you need to fear in this situation, but there is something that you might need to take a second look at and see from a different perspective. Maybe this is an argument and you haven't seen yet the other person's side of the argument. Maybe this is an opportunity that's come towards you, but it seems nice, but it's on the surface, it's nice, but once you get into it, it's not. Whatever this is to you, okay? Now, the Hierophant can represent traditional values. It can also represent marriages, again, things that are traditional. So, however this applies to you in your life, again, because this is a general collective reading, you're looking at something differently. And this is necessary in order for you to proceed. Otherwise, it feels like you're sitting in this unknown territory, okay? And again, there was a mention of red flags. So there's something that has been presented to you already that you might perhaps have overlooked the red flags to. And because you need to look at something differently with your intuition, that's going to benefit you in the long run and down the line and guarantee you success. Long line. Okay. All right. So the image they just gave me was someone waiting in a very long line and getting impatient by having to wait. And so they're trying to bypass something. And Spirit's saying you're not going to be able to bypass whatever it is you're trying to bypass. The wait is here for a reason. So if there is something that you're feeling anxious about or trying to push forward faster than it's happening, that's a red flag for you. So I am hearing trust the wait in whatever you're being asked to have patience for and to wait, because there's something you can't see right now as part of the plan. So trust your intuition, because your intuition always knows the correct answer, the correct way to go. But also trust that you have some sort of message coming towards you, opportunities, whatever this is. And that, you know what, they may present red flags to you. Maybe something you thought was going to be amazing and are working your way towards, you get a message that kind of gives you that ick feeling. And then you're like, maybe I don't want to do this anymore. So messages and opportunities can be in themselves red flags. That is very highly why we have intuition and the moon here. Because there's definitely something that you can't see at this moment, like something working behind the scenes. So, Hanged Man, try to see something for what it is. And if you feel like you're missing something, check out a different perspective, right? Someone else's perspective. Yep, someone else's perspective. So it's taken me to like argument. Like maybe there's a disagreement, an argument, and you're just being asked right now to see someone else's side of the story. Even if you don't agree with it, okay? Just, you have victory and success here. So it doesn't matter if you agree with the other person's side, you're just being asked to listen to it, to acknowledge it, and let it teach you something. Humility is what I heard, okay. But also compassion. Okay, so let's look at your affirmation. When I live and act from a place of spiritual alignment, I can trust that everything is working out for me, even if I don't know when or how it will happen. Very true, okay? That very much ties in with this moon card. And as I said before, there are just some things you're not meant to know at this time. And you might be making some sort of harsh judgment or decision based on the information that you know now, but there might be something missing and it's not a complete picture, and that's why you're being asked to look at things differently. But also trust your intuition as you move forward. Yeah, because this message in a bottle, yeah, it's hard to say what type of message or opportunity you're going to be receiving, but basically what I can tell you is look at it thoroughly, right? Check it out from every angle. Analyze it if you have to, but also filter it through your intuition. Does your intuition agree with what the message says? Like here's the example, right? If somebody says, I'm going to do XYZ, and they never end up doing it, are the words matching the actions? If it's like a job offer, is it too good to be true? Or an investment opportunity? So these are just different things that are coming up for me at this time for this intuition and the message, or opportunity. Sometimes opportunities present themselves and they are as good as they sound, and you go for it and things work out and it's great and it's amazing. But there are some that don't, and some where, we have a lot of scammers out there right now and people are getting taken advantage of, unfortunately. And so before you invest your money in something, or your time and energy, because that is also your way of paying for things, your energy exchange is valuable. So before you buy into something, look at it holistically. What is it about this thing that's drawing me towards it? Do I trust my intuition to filter out correctly what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling? And that's a whole other can of worms, right? Do you trust your intuition? Yeah, I'm getting that there might be a lesson involved here. in how trustworthy you've been. Maybe some of you either don't trust your intuition at all and just ignore it, flat out ignore it, just go willy-nilly through life, or some trust it but don't know how to use it yet. Okay. Like it's there, but okay. The weird phrase that just came to me was, if you don't use it, you lose it. And guess what? That can happen. I'm going to throw that out there, right? The message that came to me one time when I thought I was using it, I thought I was appreciative of my gifts. Spirit can take them away from you. If there's ever a point where, you're just not using it, you're not using it properly, you're not thankful for your gifts, they can just go away one day. So gratitude is a big thing here. Trusting your intuition, being grateful for the intuition, for being led towards things and away from things. Thank your guides every day. Like, thank you for this gut-wrenching feeling that you're giving me right now. Now I won't go outside because you're telling me not to. Maybe something dangerous is going on. So that's the message that's coming to me here. But if you are able to trust your intuition, figure out what opportunities are the best for you and go towards them, seize them, you are guaranteed this victory and success. All right. So that is your reading, pile 1. Thank you so much for joining me. We are going to jump into pile 2. All right, pile 2. If you chose this card here, the Scorpion Power, this is your reading. Let's see what we have here. So we have building blocks, number 28. And let's look at the tarot. We have the World, the Queen of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. All right. Very interesting here. So there's definitely something that has ended for you recently or in the near past. It's a successfully completed cycle. And it feels like you are moving forward now pretty quickly into something new and building something new. And it also feels like it's from a place of power and passion, leadership. And because we have both the Four of Wands and the building blocks, it's feeling like now this is a solid, stable foundation that you are building upon at this time. We do have the Knight of Swords. So there might be, I'm trying to think of how this would play in, because this is either you or someone else. So I'm trying to see the energy around that. Okay. So this feels like someone else. This feels like someone else potentially moving towards you quickly. Maybe they see you in this newfound position of power. It literally feels like they have to drop everything in their life and come running towards you. Yeah, and they may also want to build with you. They may want to help you build whatever this solid foundation is. The Four of Wands can also be marriage and celebrations. So someone might be rushing in to celebrate with you, to build with you. Now that they see you in this place of power and passion. All right, Let's read on the building blocks. So this is strong foundations and a beautiful work in progress. You have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Would they stand the test of time and serve as the solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you are making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. For relationships, when you see this card, know that you are attracting new relationships into your life and solidifying the ones that you already have. By building them on the foundations of honesty, humility, clear communication, and a genuine desire to know one another. You are moving towards laying the groundwork for a relationship with the firm footing that will ensure that it can withstand any storm. Long-standing relationships are also repaired and strengthened. You and the other person are stronger, wiser, and more powerful together than apart. Your prosperity message: you have everything that you need to turn iron into gold in the alchemical process of creating the prosperous life that you desire. Now is the time to build on the strong foundation that you have already laid for your prosperity. Keep in mind that these building blocks are imbued with the sparkling energy of your intentions. Own your dream and remember that you always have more than enough and you always are enough. So abundance is ever present. Your creativity is divinely inspired, and the design for your life is taking shape in service to the world. You are meant for success. Your protection message: now is the time to address the cracks in the foundations of your life. Perhaps your values have changed and it is time to strengthen your convictions and let go of the things that no longer serve the vision that you have for your life. Or perhaps you chose to ignore the signs that a situation or agreement that you have entered into is not right for you. Remove the rotten pieces and reinforce your core moral strength and integrity. Now is the time for rigorous honesty, for you are called to renovate and upgrade your consciousness. You will be so happy when you do. Spirit has a spectacular blueprint for your life, far beyond your imagination. Don't be afraid to replace what's not solid. All right. So I don't feel like that last message pertains to any of you. I could be totally wrong, but I am seeing a completed cycle here and a solid foundation. So it feels that you are already in the process of building something and that you might still be weeding out some things, but we're not building on a shaky, cracked foundation anymore. Okay, so that's what I am getting from this reading. I'm not seeing brokenness and a need to repair a foundation. We've already got a completed cycle and a solid foundation in which we're building on, and now we're using that to keep moving forward. So with this Knight of Swords, be aware that someone is going to try to rush in as you're building and want to build with you. Now, it's up to you to use your discernment if that's something that you want to pursue and to say, yes, let's build something together, or if you feel that they're just going to ride your coattails and ride your success on your building capacities. Okay? So the message always here is to trust your intuition and to know that you're not required to have anybody help you through this process, and that if someone comes rushing in, pay attention to, are they saying something and then not following through on actions? Are they coming in super quick and then leaving super quick? Because, we do see the back of a person here. So I want you to pay attention to that, okay? You have most people here looking forward or to the side. This is the only person facing the wrong way. So this could be someone exiting your life. And hey, if they're exiting your life, let them go. You're building something new and it's going to be replaced. Okay? So don't chase this if something's trying to leave your life, okay? Let's get your affirmation. When I make joy a priority, brilliant ideas will come naturally. Support will surround me and movements will form. There you go. And that's why I love that there's two people here celebrating something. Okay? This definitely feels like you're calling in this support, and your soul tribe are coming in. So these are individuals that want to build with you. And you'll know the difference because, again, if somebody wants to run away, let them. They weren't here to help you build. They just wanted to revel in the piece that was already built, but not put the work in to help you build it. Okay? All right, so that is your message, pile 2. Thank you so much for joining me. We are going to move on to pile 3. All right, pile 3. So if you chose this card here, this is the dolphin, and it stands for joy. This is your pile. This is your reading. Let's take a look and see what we have here. We have breathe. Ooh, that's beautiful. All right, so we have the 7 of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Hermit, and the Moon. All right, let's take a look and see what we have here. So there's something hidden at this time, something unknown, and you might find the answers within. With the Queen of Wands here, this is you going forward passionately towards something, being a leader. And I'm also getting that with the 7 of Wands, this might be you having to stand up for your peace. So when we have the word breathe, it's literally just like let it go, breathe. And then we also have joy. It's like you just want to be here, and there might be other things keeping you here. So like this energy over here is internal. We have intuition, we have hidden things. Hermit is also nighttime, doing our kind of soul journey, our inner quest. So this might be the part of you that you do not outwardly allow people to see. This might be what people see of you. Like I'm seeing that you are protecting your energy at all costs because your peace is the most important thing to you right now. And then at nighttime or in your private time, however you want to think of this, this is when you are doing your inner work. All right, let's read on that card, that is number 29, which is breathe. So this is patience, waiting, going slowly, wellness, meditation, and trust. Patience in all things is called for right now. What do you need to do when you're in a rush? Slow down, of course. Meditate and trust. Breathe and repeat. Humans cannot exist without drawing breath. Now is the time to allow the life-giving element of air to replenish your body, your being, and your very essence. Stop to smell the roses, breathe in the sunlight, and release the darkness, and miracles will appear. For relationships, don't be in too much of a hurry right now. The heart needs time to open, take a breath, and let nature take its course. Release constriction and anxiety, for there is no need for tension. Savor the moment, and the waiting won't prove difficult. Your heart knows what the ego often resists learning. Patience pays off in deep and meaningful ways. Your prosperity message: you have worked long and hard. Your dreams are coming to fruition, and you want to hurry things along. You are the slow one, moving languidly yet still progressing right now. In a rhythm dictated by your authentic nature, the essence of your dream, and the will of the universe. Slow and steady wins the race. You will indeed win if you relax. Stay the course, trust your intuition, and breathe. Your protection message: inertia, laziness, and apathy are signs not of slowing down, but of decay and lifelessness. Wake up and do something to shake this off. Go outside for some air. A walk in nature will remind you that all of life is ensouled and magical. Get some exercise. Move out of your head and into your body, and breathe in deeply. Each breath is precious. All right. So, yeah, it does go along with what I was saying a little bit, because that's telling you to go out into the sun and breathe in some fresh air, and also to chill out. So you might be being defensive, again, probably of your energy is what this feels like. But it might be making you feel overextended, impatient, and there might need to be more of this as well. The inner work, the looking deep within to figure out why you feel this. If it is anxious feelings, impatience, why does it feel like it needs to move faster? And also with the joy card and the dolphin, it's like live in the moment. Just enjoy the joy. Enjoy the joy of this moment. What this moment has to offer is the only time that matters. While it's okay to think about the past from time to time and the future and what it will bring, the now moment is where we experience joy, and that's what we build on every day. So this does feel more for those of you who are anxious. So if you are having issues calming down and being able to get to this place of breath, this inner work, there might be some exercises that you can try out, like breathing exercises in particular is what I'm getting. And even holding your breath underwater, like if you're going swimming, I mean, there's a lot of things you can do here, but it's kind of a message to chill out, slow down. Things are not moving too slow. Your mind might just be overreacting to the stillness. So maybe you're getting more familiar with the stillness because it's something you haven't experienced before. Because it feels like laziness. It feels like, you've stopped. There's no progress. Like with the wands is fast moving. You want this to go faster. But the hermit's here to be like, nope, we're gonna go one step at a time. That's what this feels like. It feels like almost two halves of the brain fighting each other. The one half of you wants to go fast and to hurry up through something, and this other half of you wants to slow down and to check within yourself what's going on and have patience. Okay, let's look at your affirmation. When I'm patient, I let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself. There it is. That's crazy that the word patient is on your affirmation. So a lot of it, again, feels like the need to just chill out. So let go of whatever worry or anxiety that you are dealing with at this time of something not moving fast enough. When you are patient, the universe is going to work on your behalf. So basically, the feeling that you can't do something, it's like the universe is asking you to be patient and let them do it for you. Your only job right now is this: experience joy in the moment. Breathe. Take one step at a time. Trust your intuition and keep going. It doesn't matter how fast you're going. All right. So pile 3, that is your message for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate all of you. I wish you all a lifetime of happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and so much love. Thank you all for joining me. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.